Now, where were we? Ah yes, that's right. When we last left our heroes, they were in the belly of the beast. Or rather, the mansion of the Prailmies. Hoping to learn more about their host's connection to the missing princess, the party scattered amongst the mansion, where they began to untangle a web of treachery and malice that threatened their very lives. Faunalyn danced with her host, Lady Bakra Prailmy, and attempted to learn more about a woman by the name of Orsa Todara, who had reportedly been dating Bakra's brother, Bickford. At least, until Bakra had a word with her. The lady was displeased by this line of questioning, but Faunalyn, unbothered, extended an invite for a future conversation so certain truths could remain undiscovered. Meanwhile, in the servants' wing, Clay and Glimki were approached by the were-rat Jimmy Knobbones, whom they had smuggled into the party. He told them he had discovered a strange area beneath the family's mausoleum, but his progress had been impeded by a vast chasm that he was ill-equipped to cross. Glimki agreed to help him, while Clay continued to keep an eye on Faunalyn. As the dancing progressed, Clay watched as the Prince Elling Malfirth, who had recently been informed by Faunalyn that she knew he was trying to kill her, made a hasty departure from the ball. Emboldened by their prior success, Clay attempted to follow the prince once more into the night, but unfortunately was caught, receiving a heavy blow to the stomach and the promise that this night would be their last. Meanwhile, beneath the manor grounds, Glimki was brought to the previously mentioned chasm, and with no apparent means of crossing it, Glimki threw Jimmy Knobbones across. The Ratman scurried off, but soon returned with information that drew Glimki further into the crypt. It seemed there was a large subterranean area with numerous coffins along with cryptic phrases such as, "For the persuasion of Clementine Royce." Intrigued by this, Glimki agreed to come along. Although the gap seemed perilously wide, Glimki prayed to the nature spirit Mulare and jumped. But he came up short, and he began to fall, only to suddenly land on the ground unharmed. And it was revealed the chasm was actually an intricate illusion. The two uneasy companions explored the space, uncovering more coffins and more cryptic phrases. But before they could get too far, they heard a distant clicking noise and decided it was time to flee, only to find themselves pursued by the Prailmy's butler, a Aarakocra named Tick, who was the source of the noise. Glimki and Jimmy hurried through the cavern and barely managed to escape, soon finding themselves reunited with the recently punched Clay Campbell. Back in the mansion, Faunalyn engaged in another dance, this time with Lord Ulrin Rothbard, whom she attempted to ply for information. Unfortunately, she once again only succeeded in agitating him. Before the next dance could begin, she was once again approached by Lord Hamlet Pilton, who attempted to make amends. Although the two spoke cryptically, they seemed to reach an accord before sealing their rediscovered friendship with a toast. After this, it felt prudent to depart, and the three hastily set off towards their waiting carriage. However, as the clock struck midnight, Faunalyn began to feel ill and soon collapsed unconsciously into Clay's arms. And as their carriage wound its way through the woods surrounding the Prailmy estate, a swarm of locusts enveloped the vehicle. The carriage driver was struck dead, and as Glimki poked his head out of the carriage, he saw a figure clad in black, carrying a massive war pig, blocking their path. "What happens next?" "Club. Let's find out together, shall we? On with the story." Come gather round, travelers, and sit on the stoop. We'll tell you a story about Bard Soup. Three lovable scamps in our traveling troupe. We'll tell you a story about Bard Soup. It's super time. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today for this solemn episode of Bard Soup. I am your morose dungeon master, Zach Meikle, joined as always by 3 soon-to-be corpses. Corpse number 1, Prima. What up?
Hi, I'm Prima. I play Clay Campbell. She was a happy person. Everyone loved her, and she will be missed.
She will be missed.
Corpse number 2, Jordan.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I play Glimki, Treefellow, who is going to be laid to rest amongst the flowers. That's it.
And corpse number 3, Shannon.
Yes, hello, I play Faunalyn Vaydark, who does not want you to go in lieu of flowers. She wants the flowers. Do not make donations.
It's really a shame that this is the end of Bard Soup, because you figured it out. We did it.
We solved the soup.
We did an intro, and it was coherent, and it was a single take, and we know everybody's name and who they play.
Janandler Bong.
And we're back. We join our heroes on the road to Prailme Manor. It is midnight. The moons are poking out through the clouds, casting a pale glow upon the trees, and fireflies illuminate the entirety of the path before you. It would be beautiful if not for the swarm of locusts crawling all over your carriage and the masked assailant standing on the road before you. He has, as I mentioned, he is this tall human or humanoid wearing a black cloak that swirls around him, along with these locusts that are pooling around his feet. In one hand, he carries just this immense war pick, curved black iron, and he wears a helm that also appears to depict just a swarm of locusts swirling around what you presume is his head. Faunalyn is poisoned in the back seat of the carriage. There's no front seat, it's just the seat. Faunalyn is dying actively in the back of this carriage, and I will say, as Glimki, you poke your head out, these locusts swirling around. It is completely silent. There's hundreds, maybe thousands of these insects flapping their wings, and there is no noise.
What?
And then suddenly, everything comes rushing at once, and you're just in a maelstrom of swirling insects, flapping wings, little chittering noises. The horses neigh from outside the carriage in a panic. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Right off the bat, I guess.
Fudge. Good first roll. Let's go. Nat 1. Oh no, just kidding. It's a 3. It's a 3 plus 1. 4.
4 for Glimki.
I got a 13.
13 for Clay.
Faunalyn has a 14.
Wow.
Took me an embarrassingly long time to add 3 plus 11.
Okay, bad initiative for you guys.
But the fun thing is that I go before either of you, so theoretically I could roll a nat 1 on death saves and be within 1 roll of death before any of you even touch me. So that's fun.
Yeah, you just die faster.
We are going to start with a locust swarm. As we said, you slammed the door shut. You just hear like a buzzsaw, them just wrapping around this carriage. Perhaps there's a little window on the front so you can see the direction the carriage is going, perhaps like a little sliding window. I'll say you pop that open and you see the body of Kalston. There is a hole punched straight through his throat, and his body is just teeming with locusts. They spend their action eating him.
Oh my god, Zachary.
No.
Oh my god.
Zachary!
This used to be a comedy show. Next up is the attacker.
Oh no. How close is this guy already?
When you poked your head out, he was about 15 feet up.
Oh, he's like right up in her. Okay.
Enough to reach where the horses and Carlson were?
I would say Glimki does some math. That hammer is not 15 feet long,
No.
and he's big, but he should not have been able to reach with that weapon from the distance he is at.
Ah, perhaps he has friends.
Is he like shooting something or?
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's either he's got some sort of range thing or he can teleport or something.
So, Glimki, you hear footsteps crunching through outside, and then the handle on the carriage is grabbed. And I will say, I will give you a chance to try and hold the door shut. So this will be a contested strength check.
Oh. What'd you get, big guy?
What'd you get?
4.
Oh my god!
Would you believe I rolled a nat 1
Let's go.
Ah,
Let's
yes!
go.
for a 5?
Yeah, good.
Oh.
Perfect.
As you try and strain, and you hold your own for a second until the door is just ripped off its hinges, revealing this figure standing there, cloak billowing at his side.
Oh god.
But that is his action.
Mm-hmm.
I will say he just stands there silently, does not say anything, and it is Faunalyn's turn. So I'm gonna need a death saving throw, please, buddy boy.
That's a 17.
Okay.
The seed is strong.
Don't say that.
For death save, is it like above 10 is a success and below 10 is a fail?
Correct. 10 and up, success. 9 and down, fail.
And you add nothing to it.
Correct.
Okay, just straight rolling.
Clay, you are sitting there cradling Faunalyn, who kind of collapsed into your arms. The door is ripped open. This figure is standing there. What do?
I cure wounds on Faunalyn.
Okay.
You don't have to if you feel like there's something more urgent.
I feel like getting you up is good, because you could probably do more stuff.
Thanks.
So that's 1d8 plus 3. Do I roll it?
Yes.
You get 10 health.
Let's go.
Nice.
That's a big chunk. I'm like very weak, so that really affects me. That's like 50% back of my health.
Anything else you do?
Casting is a action, right?
So if you have any bonus actions, or if you want to move,
Can I slam the door back shut?
he ripped it off its hinges.
Oh, okay. There's no
God.
door at all.
There's a door on the opposite side, because I'd say there's 2 doors on this carriage, but one door is now removed.
Oh, right. So he's standing on one side. Can I get out the other side and climb onto the horse?
You could attempt to crawl out the back onto the top of the carriage.
Are the horses, like, still there?
Yeah,
Still alive?
for now. Horses don't have a great survival rate in this show.
Yeah, no.
Zach's just rubbing his hands, waiting to murder them gruesomely.
A lot of natural predators.
Dragons are so natural.
Dragons, owlbears, and now this guy. Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna try to get on the horse and, like, encourage them to run.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, you crawl out. I will say Glimki is like right next to him, so if you move from where you are, it will probably provoke an opportunity attack.
Not going nowhere.
Whereas Clay will say you're on the opposite side, holding Faunalyn. You push her back up into a seated position and climb outside on top of the carriage. Swarm is just whipping around you. It's like being in a storm. That being said, as you climb up onto the carriage, you kind of break free of the worst of it, and I'd say you can see around, get a better sense of your surroundings. Facing in the direction you were traveling, you look to the left, and you see that there's this pond or small lake that the 2 moons, the water is gleaming off of it. Next to it, just buried in the trees, you can see what appears to be the remains of some structure, some stone structure. You think perhaps a abandoned house or a tower. You can't really make out the details from where you are, but it appears to be just this crumbling stone structure. To your right, you see 2 statues, also made of stone, also
very dilapidated. You just see pieces scattered throughout the trees, covered in moss, being reclaimed by the forest. And of course, the path, I will say everything on and around the path is dim light, and because of your dark vision, it's bright light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll say that is your turn as you climb atop the carriage. Sound good?
Yeah.
Which leads us to Glimki Treefellow.
Nice. I was going to use speak with animals, but it says small creatures, so can't speak to the horses.
You could talk to the locusts.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to help.
That'd be fun.
I feel like that's not going to help. What the hell is this a man? Is this something else? You know what? I'm going to use my channel divinity.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use Nature's Wrath. So he needs to make a strength or dex save, please.
Dealer's choice, or?
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Pick the worst one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 22.
Oh, sick. That's so sick. Yeah, nothing happens. Some vines kind of sprout out from the ground to like trip him up. But like I guess his heavy feet kind of just pull free of these kind of roots that spring out of the ground.
No.
Yeah, I'd say the locusts still pulling around his feet just start chewing into the vines and disintegrate them, and he is unrestrained.
Nice. Sick. That's really good. Fuck, I don't have anything. I don't have weapons. Okay.
Are you staying where you are?
Ah, man. Let's see, what do we do? Faunalyn's got 10 HP back. She's
I
feeling
feel
okay.
great.
She's feeling okay. I've got a stick. And nothing else. Opportunity attack, he says. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold the stick against the opening of the door.
Oh yeah, you guys don't have weapons. Yeah.
No. Yeah,
Oops.
and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna yell to Faunalyn, who's I guess like weary and waking up, to like run or get on top or get on a horse, something.
Right, okay.
Get the heck out of here!
We go to the top of the order with the locust swarm, which is going to start to attack you, Clay. You watch as they start just to swirl around your feet and then rise up like a vortex of insects just biting at you, tearing into your servant's clothes.
Ew.
They are going to make a bite attack. And remember, your AC is
10.
10. Forgot about that. Luckily for you, they rolled a natural 2.
Oh.
So they are biting at you, trying to just tear you apart, and you're swatting them off of you as quickly as they can gain purchase. And that'll be their turn. The attacker is going to pull back with his war pick. He grabs it in both hands. He's not grunting. He is not saying anything. He is deathly silent. Just methodically pulls back with both hands and rams this war pick at you, trying to slam it into you.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Don't like this silence.
I'm worried he rolled a nat 20 and is 1 seconding because he's adding up like 200 dice.
Does an 11 hit?
That is my AC.
Why is it so low?
Because I don't
You're
have
a
any armor.
paladin!
I don't have armor. I don't have my shield.
God, we gotta improv you a shield.
I got a suit on right now. And princess pants.
Ah! You look great, but ah!
Never has a corpse looked so good.
You will take 10 piercing damage.
Oh, that's nothing.
Is it?
That's nothing, dude.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Easy. So easy. Let's go. 20.
Okay. You are hit with this pick. It catches you in the shoulder, and you're knocked back before regaining your feet. And for a second, while the tip of this pick is inside you, the world goes quiet again. All noise immediately vanishes. And then the pick is removed, and sound comes rushing back in, filling the void.
That's not creepy at all.
That is his turn. And we will go to Faunalyn.
Cool. Tell me about the opening on his helmet.
What opening, I guess.
Yeah,
Is it like a solid thing?
it appears to be a solid black iron helm.
It's honestly such a good thing. Does anyone have heat metal? That would go so hard right now. It's a good thing because my idea was that there is poison inside of me, and if I throw up in his mouth, then then there will be poison inside of him. So I was going to roll to baby bird him. And I'm honestly glad it hasn't come to that. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I assume Faunalyn's parasol is in the carriage. I don't think she would leave it all the way at home.
I think that's fair.
Okay, I am going to, he's standing in the doorway.
Mhm.
I am going to deploy my parasol so that the umbrella part of it like blocks his face and his field of vision. And then I'm going to use the blunt end of my umbrella / rapier. Like I'm going to unsheath it. And I'm going to hit him as hard as I can with the blunt end to try and knock him back so that we can escape more effectively.
Okay.
There's another door.
I know, yeah, there's no, well,
Oh, okay.
if we
Okay.
can
We need
get
to get
him
him out
off
of
of
the
the
way.
carriage,
Yeah, got it.
then we can hya our way out of here.
Got it.
I'm going to need a contested athletics check then.
Oh, well, I'm not very athletic.
I know.
Can we make it a contested
Wisdom, because you're still at advantage.
acrobatics if I do a flip first? If I throw in a cartwheel?
This is a strength matter. You are trying to shove a man off of a carriage.
Oh my god! Natural 20! Hey!
Amazing.
Shit you all not!
For a total of...
Ooh, the 19.
What?
He rolls an 18 for a total of 22.
No!
You
God.
smack him with the hilt, and he jerks back for a second, and then just slams his fist into the side of the carriage, stabilizing himself, punching a hole through it.
But does he take any damage? Because I hit him with my weapon.
No, this was a shove attempt.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was. Okay. I have many bonus actions now, though, because I'm a little rogue. So theoretically, I would have to disengage to get away from him.
He has used his reaction, actually. No, he has not.
Doesn't even matter because I have cunning actions now, and I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage.
Perfect.
I will use my movement to crawl out the other. I'm leaving my parasol thing like jammed in the doorway. He's gonna destroy it, but he can't see me go. So I'm going to zip out the other side of the carriage and then like crawl onto the roof and like lay flat.
Okay, so you crawl up next to Clay, who is swatting at 1,000 swarming locusts.
My dress is
What color is it?
my dress is black of fear, but it's also like roiling with the color of rage. I'm like, I fucking hate this guy. Let's get his ass. And also bugs are gross, and also my tummy hurts. And that's it for me.
Okay. In that case, Clay Campbell, covered in bug. What are you doing?
Is it an action to try to get the carriage to move?
I mean, okay, I'll give you a choice. Option 1, you can just kind of smack a horse and
Ride a cowboy.
see what happens.
Oh.
Or you can try and take control of the carriage, which will require your action to do so.
So smacking the horse isn't an action.
I'd say that is just like trying to spur them into doing their own thing,
Uh-huh.
and you will not have any control over the vehicle. It'll just be careening forward wildly.
I'm inclined to just let the horses do their thing and try to get a shot off at the butcher.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to... let me see what I can even do right now. I have nothing. No weapons.
Got magic.
Yeah, what does Guiding Bolt do?
It does damage, and then the next attack against the target will have advantage.
Okay, I try to cast that on the butcher.
Once again, not his name. Lowercase b. But that's fine.
Oh, right.
That is his name now.
Okay. Yeah, I figured.
Everyone who's against us, the butcher.
That bitch, capital B.
Let's go!
So you fire off a guiding bolt. That's a spell attack, I believe, right?
Yeah, what do I do?
So you will make a d20 roll.
Okay. 14 plus 6 for spell attack.
Sheesh, yeah.
20.
That hits.
Oof.
Yay. And then it is 4d6 radiant damage.
It is.
It's how many?
4.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
So have patience while I roll this 4 times.
I won't.
Hurry the hell
That's a
up.
6. 6 plus 3 plus 6
Oh.
plus 4. So 19.
Wow. Not too shabby.
Yeah.
And does that... Sorry, and that grants any attack towards him with advantage?
I think so.
The next attack against him.
Next attack, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Before
next
the
attack
end
roll
of
made against
your-
this target before the end of your next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then.
Amazing.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm going to say you blast him with this guiding bolt.
Mhm.
He is illuminated by this light, and you realize it is the fireflies on the path have just started to swirl around him. They've conjugated around him, illuminating him, making him easier to see. The detail and the shape of his helm is more readily visible, casting these shadows upon the ground. But something happens. As this bolt makes contact, he explodes into a cloud of locusts and then reappears on top of the carriage, standing right in
good
front
lord.
of you.
Good
He's
googly
a
moogly.
shadow clone, but made out of locusts. That's great.
Are you smacking a horse?
Yeah, I smacked that horse, even though he's on the carriage now. I say hold on tight.
Okay, they will start to move at the start of the next round. Glimki,
Yeah.
you watch as this man that you are fending off suddenly just disappears.
Uh-huh.
You are left alone, and the carriage, the horses rear up. It has not started to move yet, but you get the sense it will very soon start to move.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals because I have the spell. I know they've already been spurred with the smack, but I'd like to just make it this much more clear to them what's at stake in simple ideas.
What do you say?
It'd be like, run if you want to live.
Make a persuasion check.
Let's go, 18.
Oh, I want to live very much. Me too.
Then you better run the fastest you've ever ran in your life.
Fastest I ever ran.
Leave it all on the road.
And away we go. And they are gonna do some shit.
Oh, sheesh.
Cool. And then can I shout up to the other two? You can hear Glimki from inside shout, "Get on the horses.
Oh, we're abandoning the
Get on the
carriage
horses."
part? Okay, okay,
Cool.
Okay. Top of the initiative, the carriage begins to move. I am going to need dexterity saving throws from Clay, your attacker, and Faunalyn. But Faunalyn, because you specifically said you were just crawling up there and lying down, you will make yours with advantage.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. Okay, what's dexterity?
I got a 21.
I got a 19.
Let's go.
The horses rear up with surprising speed. These are big horses. They're towing a carriage, right? They're not a pony. They're not a riding horse.
Heavy horses.
These are some heavy horses. And they rear up and start to take off with shocking speed. Faunalyn and Clay, you manage to grip on. Clay, you kind of just dig your walking stick into the top of this carriage, stop yourself from sliding off. The noble Faunalyn, Vaydark, just grips on, death grip, doesn't go anywhere. Your attacker slides off the side. He just gets jolted to the side and falls off. He manages to dig his pick into the side of it, so he's now gripping onto the side, but he is more or less, he's half dislodged as this carriage begins to disappear into the night. The locusts, which will manage to keep up with you, are going to make another attack on Clay.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
That wasn't me rolling, that was me adding more dice to my pool.
Okay. So like, hey, damn, the locust can do damage.
You take 11 piercing damage as they continue to swarm around you and just actually start to pierce your skin in various spots in like 100 different locations.
Okay. I'm looking about the same as Faunalyn looks now.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't love that for you.
Nope.
You watch as this carriage starts to reel off into the night. Your attacker is gripped onto the side of it. He is going to take one big hand and just grab onto the side. With the other, he takes his war pick and he holds it up in the air, and you watch as locusts begin to swarm and pool and gather around it, and he is going to extend it, and you watch as this insect lance goes flying out, attacking the first horse.
No.
Oh,
Not the horses. They have voices and opinions.
Yeah.
And they sound old and frail.
You really hate
sound
horses,
nice.
don't you?
What is this, Zach? What sick fantasy are you
Anti-horse.
playing out? Yeah. What agenda?
What do you want from me?
Justice for horses.
Yeah, they're not
be kind
furries.
to animals.
They're real animals.
They're real horses.
16.
Just hates anything with fur.
Yeah.
The horse takes 16 piercing damage as these insects just start to bite and chew and tear it apart. It is still alive, but it is bleeding heavily.
God damn.
The second one is untouched, but if the horse dies, it's going to create some logistical issues for the movement of this carriage. I say the carriage could still move with only one horse, but it would be slower.
Uh-huh.
And that is his turn. He's just gripping onto the side, shoots out this locust strike, and we go to Faunalyn.
Get on the horse, ass.
Yeah, I don't know what I can do about all these
horse. Get
bugs.
on the healthy horse.
I have a bag of drugs. Maybe we could get them high. I don't even have anything to start a fire because I'm like, bugs don't like smoke, right? Like we could like smoke them out.
Ooh, I can start a fire.
You know what? No, that's silly. Is there like a lantern on the carriage or anything like that?
No.
Okay,
No.
cool. I am going to.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
Wow.
I will say
Okay.
you have to look. Give me a perception roll. We'll take a middling approach. Maybe yes, maybe no.
That is a 19.
You look down at the body of Calston, Faddle, the gnomish driver. He's mostly bones at this point,
Oh.
but there's a whole lot of blood. You see poking through the viscera of this driver a lantern that he has collapsed upon.
Okay, I plunge without hesitation. I plunge my hand through the gore and rip out the. You made it see. You Zach, don't say don't make that face. You said the you said it was through. You said.
I like the imagery. Keep going.
I go through and I rip out this lantern, so my hand is just dripping blood, and I pull out the bundle of drugs and I throw it on the fire because it's like little leaves and stuff, right? So it's gonna burn a lot. And it should be nasty fumes that might get us high. And I'm gonna cover my mouth with one arm and like start swinging the lantern around. And the man is also on top of the carriage, right?
He is hanging off the side.
Okay, I am going to stomp on his face. Not even, I mean, like, yes, ideally I would dislodge him, but really just because I don't like him and I want to step on his face. And then I'm going to vault onto the horse. It's a big turn for me.
So, a couple of things. Technically, if you were attacking him proper, you would have advantage.
Okay.
But this sounds more like you're just stomping on his face for flavor.
No. I take it back. I use the sharp side of my sword this time, and I try to stab him in the face.
Okay. So, are we taking back the whole thing with the bug? With the lantern?
That's happened. There's a fire. I've lit the beacon.
That kind of feels like your action.
You're
I would
taking
say.
a lantern, you're lighting it, you're filling it with drugs that weren't you're pulling out of your pocket. So I think you have to choose.
That's a lot.
Are we going for the
Wait.
smoke out option or the
I
stab
like the
out
smoke
option?
out thing. I want to see how this plays out. It's way more interesting than just attacking him.
Yeah,
drug
you're right.
smoke? That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, but hear me out though. His helmet is made of wrought iron locusts, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like jaggedy and hooky.
There's a few hooks. It's not like the Iron Throne, but sure.
So I see his face there. Can I affix the lantern like straight onto his face? Just to smoke him out directly?
I'll allow it.
But then I'll lose control of the lantern, which is less ideal because I feel like on his turn he could just
Yeah.
like put it out.
Yeah.
But he might get really high first. This is a very potent. I just did the equivalent of like shoving meth up his nose.
More like heroin, but yeah.
Yeah, like burning heroin.
Nobody breathe.
I'm gonna keep the lantern on me, but as the final conclusion of my action, I am gonna lean down and take like the biggest breath far away, and then blow as much smoke directly into his face as I can,
Very cool.
and then try to hop onto the horse. And I'm gonna say some sassy thing. What shall I say? I'll say, care for a party favor, bitch? And then I try to hop onto the horse.
So, what I'm gonna say is, you are lighting up this drug thing, this bong, this makeshift bong.
It's like a
I am
hookah.
going.
Handler ball.
I am. It was foreshadowing. So, I'm gonna say, as we've established, Blackleaf is a potent drug. I am going to say, for you and the man you are blowing smoke into the face of, you are going to need to both make Constitution saving throws. I will let you make yours with advantage.
I did try to take care to keep my face away from it, so I appreciate that.
Meanwhile,
Sorry.
go for it. Go for it. No, that's fine. Meanwhile,
That was another nat 20.
okay, this is good. You manage to hold your breath. You don't get any into your lungs. I'm going to say Clay and the locusts are also going to make one, but because they're not like right in front of it, you're on a carriage that's moving, it's going to be a lower DC for both of you. No advantage or disadvantage, just a lower DC roll for you and the locusts.
The locusts breathe. I don't know how locusts work. Okay.
They're bugs, of course they breathe.
Nah, bugs aren't real, man.
Do they get high though?
Bugs ain't real, dude.
Yeah, can bugs get high? Are
That's
bugs
how
cool like
beekeeping
that?
works. That's how beekeeping works.
Oh, is that really? 17.
Okay.
Sounds like you're
The
making shit up.
smoke is drifting away from you. The carriage is moving. You do not suffer any ill effect. Unfortunately, the locust being right on you, they also do not. I am now going to roll for the attacker. Wow, that is crazy.
Please don't be a nat 20.
No, it's just that the 7 and the 1 look so similar, but it is a 7,
Oh.
which means he fails.
Woo!
Hey.
For the foreseeable future, he is high off the effects of Blackleaf, and you watch as he immediately, his grip loosens, not enough to fall off, but he is going to be making his checks with disadvantage for the foreseeable future.
Nice. That's so good, guys. We
Yeah,
could beat him
hell
now.
Hell yeah.
We should fight him now.
No.
We should though, because he's just gonna keep chasing us. We just got him high. He's disadvantage on every attack roll. If you can like improv a shield out of something, we might be actually kind of good.
But he can disappear into a cloud of locusts. Like, did
Yeah,
he
but
even take
he's
damage?
high now.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
true.
keep blasting him with smoke. He's zooted.
I think we escape.
Escape.
Go buy some pesticide and come back.
I think it's, I don't know. If we escape, there will still be someone called the Butcher after us, and he knows where I
Found
live.
his name.
That bitch.
There will
is
still be
his
someone
name.
referred to as that bitch, the Butcher.
Guess what? It's his name now because we call him that.
The
Yeah,
Bitcher.
Yeah.
exactly. The Bitcher.
You've not given us a name, so you know.
The bitcher says what?
He says nothing, famously.
Fuck.
Clay, it is your turn.
Yes. So how are we located on top of this carriage right now? If I want to cast Burning Hands to like set all of the locusts on fire, how do I aim it?
So they're a swarm, which are currently occupying your space, but you can definitely just lance out with a blast of fire and try and incinerate them. You can definitely do that.
It's like a cone shape.
Yes.
Can I also catch the attacker in that cone, but aiming mostly at the locust?
I would say you can catch him, but only if you also include Faunalyn in your burst.
Yeah, I'll just aim at the locust. It's all good. I'll try to get as many of those on fire as I can.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so I cast it.
And is that a dex save?
Yeah, let's see. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save or half on a successful one.
Okay, and sorry, you're just doing the locusts?
Yeah. It also ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes, it does. The good news is the locusts fail their save.
okay.
So give me a damage roll.
Damage is 3d6.
Yes.
That's a 6, a 3, and a 3. So 12.
Dang. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
12 fire damage.
That burns up about half of the locusts. Just go up in flames. So the good news is about half the locusts are dead. The bad news is a lot of their burning bodies land on top of this carriage, and you see little sparks begin to spread and smoke start to billow up from the top.
That's okay. We want this.
Glimki, from inside the
want
carriage,
this.
you smell burning wood.
Yeah, we want this.
Oh
It's
no.
all part of the plan.
Okay.
It's all part of the
On
plan.
the
Get
carriage!
Get on the horses.
Can I also use
Get
my
on the
movement to
horses.
get on the horse?
Hell yeah.
To just leap off the carriage onto the horse?
Yeah.
Okay. Any checks, or can I just land on the horse? It's right in front of me.
I think I'm gonna need not a big one, but an acrobatics check to try and maneuver on this uncontrolled carriage hurtling through the night.
Oh shit. Okay, I got a 4.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Clay, you slip. And I'll say you don't completely fall off, but you slip and you get kind of caught up in the harnesses. So you are lying there being dragged along. You haven't fully fallen off, but you are on your back, gripping onto the harnesses to avoid falling under the wheels of this carriage.
Okay, harnesses as in I'm on the carriage or I'm on the horse now?
You're like in the liminal space between. You are between.
Oh, okay.
You are being held up by that which is strapping the horses to the carriage.
Okay. Cool.
Glimki,
Mm-hmm.
c'est vous.
Nice.
Say it.
What?
The tone change got me, Zach. Say it.
Okay, what the hell? I'm gonna go out the door that he was originally standing on and sneak along the carriage to the side.
If you look out that door, you see he is dangling a few feet away from you.
Okay, never mind. Other door.
Yeah, you poke your head out and say, nope.
Nope,
And run
other
to the
door.
other side of the carriage.
Okay, I want to sneak around and get to essentially where Clay is. Like that mess of harnesses, what connects the horses to the carriage.
Okay, are you going over the top or along the side?
I would like to go along the side.
I'm going to need an athletics check.
Oh, is it easier to go over the top?
I'd say before it was a non-issue.
it's 17.
Okay. Yeah, now that the carriage is moving, it takes additional mobility, additional strength to maneuver around this thing.
Okay.
But sure enough, yeah, you climb around, and at one point you kind of put your feet on the wheels, and you just run along that, and then eventually you swing down, and you are getting sprayed by mud and dirt from this horse that's running,
Perfect.
but you are where you want to be.
Faunalyn's on the horse, right?
Funnel is, I think, on the top still. It's occurring to me that you did say, I want to run, but then we never got around to
Okay,
it.
Yeah, we never wrapped around to it, so we can say that I'm still on the. I did a lot that turn.
Okay, I would like to. Can I do a quick look around to see how this mechanism works to detach the horses?
Yeah, give me an investigation roll.
I got a 13.
Okay, with a 13, you see that there's just a series of leather straps that are affixed to the carriage. So You reckon it could probably be cut relatively easily. If you were trying to preserve it, it would probably be a little harder to carefully detach it, but definitely can be cut.
Okay. I would like to ready an action.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, shout out to Faunalyn over the sound of the horses in the carriage and now the starting of fires. I need your sword. And, again, get on the horses. And then, so I guess my ready action would be, I want to be prepared to, receive the sword if she either
Catch and
throws
slice?
it or,
Yeah, I'd allow you to catch and slice as a held action.
Okay, amazing.
Anything else?
That's it. I'm just perched up on these straps here waiting for the sword.
At the top of the round, smoke continues to billow. Some pieces of wood are definitely starting to burn. You see a couple of locusts collapse inside the remains of Calston, and you just smell burning meat.
Ugh.
And from the darkness, from closer than you would like,
An owlbear?
and the sound of cracking branches as something is moving towards
shit.
you very quickly.
Oh my god. Oh my good god.
The horses continue to run. One is definitely struggling a bit from the strike it took, but they continue to run, and with your persuasion or your guidance, Glimki, they're definitely moving along the path, staying on the path. They're in control of their facilities. Faculties? Either way. Hey, no, fuck you. These horses are in control of their facilities. They've got a spa, and they've got a gym, and they take good care of it. I'm going to double down. They continue to run. The locusts that remain, you watch in unison, Clay, as they leave you and fly right at the injured horse. As they leave, you may make an opportunity attack.
Okay, how do I do that? Just attack roll?
Yeah, so you can make an attack roll, and you have that walking stick, so if you want to use that.
Yeah.
And we will say that is functionally a club, which would be a D4 bludgeoning.
Is that not the same as the action the same weapon that I already have? Oh, club.
I believe you have a... Don't you have like a Morning Star
Mace.
or a
Mace.
mace? Yeah, a mace would be like
better.
a D6, a club is a D4. So yeah, it's
okay.
slightly not as good. It's truly the dagger of walking sticks.
Do I add anything to my attack?
You would add
+3,
your...
right?
Are you proficient with simple weapons?
Yes.
So you would add your strength and your proficiency bonus.
So that is a +3, right?
Proficiency is a +2 and then strength is +1?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yes.
I rolled a 10. It's a 10.
10. You needed a 12. So, wait, 10 total?
Yeah, 10 total.
All right. I was doing it triumphant version where it's like, you needed a 12 and you got it. I thought you got a 13.
Nope.
But unfortunately, you swing at this swarm as it leaves. And you maybe hit a couple with your stick, but not enough to make an effective indent on their numbers. And they are going to attack the injured horse. Faunalyn, you look down at this guy, and you see that his grip is a little loosened. He's swaying slightly, but he is looking directly at that horse as the locusts make their move. And they are going to attack. And they are going to hit. Now, fun thing about swarms, when you reduce their health, they do less damage. So it's doing half as much damage as when it attacked you. The bad news is, I think there's about a 1 in 16 chance of the horse living.
I wouldn't bet on that horse.
And you watch as the locusts just start burrowing into its already exposed wounds. And it screams and collapses. The momentum of the carriage continues forward, and I'm going to need everybody except for Glimki, will say, to make another dexterity saving throw as the carriage just violently jerks and rolls over what was previously towing it.
I got a 13.
22. I'm rolling hot tonight.
Yeah, this is much better than your 5 natural ones.
Yeah.
Everybody manages to hold on as this carriage violently jerks up. The straps are pulled loose, and now suddenly the one horse is pulling it. It's kind of lilting, and immediately the speed decreases. It's still moving, but there's definitely a reduction in speed. And we go to the attacker, who is going to climb up onto the carriage and then attack Faunalyn.
Cool.
As I mentioned, he is swaying ever so slightly. His movements look a little slower, and he's going to attack you with disadvantage. Does an 18 hit?
Of course it does.
With disadvantage.
Yes.
What the heck? So you rolled like an 18 and a 19.
Yikes.
Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna drop, guys.
No, you're good.
Oh.
We'll see.
Faunalyn is going to drop as you take 16 piercing damage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I do drop.
Your beautiful new dress, ruined.
Ruined?
Ruined.
How?
As One Piece style, we have a sort of a monochrome backdrop, and we just see the shadow of Faunalyn get pierced through by this war pig.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh no.
You try and scream, but you find yourself unable to make any noise. And he lifts up a heavy boot and just pushes you off the pick, and your body collapses on top of the carriage. And we go to Faunalyn. The good news is no death saves so far, because it resets.
Okay. I have to roll a new one, right?
Yes, sir.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Is Cure Wounds range? Or do
Uh,
you still have a spell slot for that?
It's touch, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's touch.
Okay. Shoot. Yeah, you don't have healing word.
I have aid. That will hit all of us, I think. Does aid hit everyone?
What does 8 do?
It's 5 temp HP.
3 creatures within 30 feet. Each creature's hit point maximum and current hit points increases by 5 for the duration.
So does that bring her back up?
That would bring her back up to 5.
Does it hit me as well?
You can choose up to 3 creatures. Yeah, you'd be a creature within range.
I could cast that. That's my last second level spell slot, though.
Glimki shouts at you, just get her up, trust me.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I cast aid.
Thanks, buddy.
We all have 5 HP extra now, which is also good for me.
Okay, so you reach up, utter off, I'm guessing, just an urgent prayer to Makrog.
I'm like clutching the pendant.
Yeah. And this blue flame just bursts forward, illuminating, just for a second, yourself, Glimki, and Faunalyn. The puncture wound in her abdomen, you watch as it at least partially closes. And Faunalyn, you are able to scream after all.
Cool. How much do I get back?
5.
5. Everyone gets 5.
Okay.
Can I use the rest of my turn to... Because I'm
Get
still
on
on
the
the
good
hard...
horse.
Yeah, I'm going to scramble up onto the good horse. And, I don't know, maybe keep one hand on Glimki so he doesn't fall off either.
Okay. Do you want to give me an athletics check to try and pull yourself up out of this position?
Clay's not very athletic. Oh, that's good. 19.
You wrench a hand up, pray to Makrog, fire bursts forth, and then you just continue the momentum and grab onto the horse. Glimki, you hear it say, "Hey, mind the merchandise." You're like, this is not tonally the time, horse. And you manage to continue your movement and pull yourself up onto the horse.
Shit.
Glimki,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
Oh, God. Wait, you took an action, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? How far is the gap between the top of the carriage and the horses?
When we say the top, we mean like the riding portion,
Yeah.
like where Faunalyn is.
Yeah.
10 feet away, maybe?
Okay, damn, okay.
Like between 5 and 10, but I think for gamesmanship, 10.
Glimki's gonna climb back up next to Faunalyn, and I'm gonna grab the handle of your sword over your hand. I'm gonna look at you and say, "Do you trust me?"
Coughs up blood. Yeah, you can have the sword.
Nice. Get on the fucking horse. And then I'm gonna ready an action for the wait for Faunalyn to navigate over the harnesses. to then, I guess, jump and try to cut these straps.
Okay.
And then just in case I need a little extra HP so I don't go down, I'm going to lay on hands myself back to full HP.
Okay. Not too shabby.
+5.
+5. Looking pretty strong. Looking ready to take a hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's it. I take the sword from Faunalyn, turn her towards the horses. Whisper over your shoulder, get on the fucking horse.
You take the sword, and from the darkness, and leaping out of the trees is a colossal figure, much larger than Gus, with the body of a bear, covered in feathers, and the face of an owl.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to attack the horse.
Fuck off.
God.
The dying one, right? Not.
I look at
not
the
Glimki
dying
like,
one's dead.
oh, get on the horse? Oh, you want me to get on the horse?
If you did it a
Do you
turn ago,
trust
we'd
me?
be free already.
And that is a natural 20.
Ah, wait. Can I? Is it attacking me on the horse or just the horse?
It is attacking the horse.
Ah, that's
As you know,
sucks.
these owlbears have a taste for horse.
Oh, yeah,
Ah.
right.
But with a natural 20, I rolled a 1 and a 2 on the damage. So the horse is injured, but not quite bloodied. And then after this initial strike, the horse kind of stumbles. This creature is keeping pace. And it looks at you, Clay, and is going to make a claw attack.
No.
Can I? Let me see. What is there I could do? I have something called Warding Flare, and I also have something called Hellish Rebuke that I can do when someone attacks me.
So, Warding Flare.
Gives them
When
disadvantage.
you are attacked by a creature, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Cool.
And Hellish Rebuke, I get to hit them back.
If they hit you, then you get to hit them back with damage.
Okay. Do I do both or just one?
You can only
Just
do
pick
one. It uses your reaction, so you have to choose between the two.
I'm just gonna give them disadvantage.
Okay.
Come on.
Clay does a 15 hit.
Yeah, because I have 10.
Fuck. No.
10.
The lack of
AC.
armor has proven to be a
Yeah,
problem, as it turns out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And no weapons.
Yeah.
Clay Campbell,
Fuck.
you take 20 slashing damage.
20?
I rolled
Okay,
almost minimum damage on the
What
bite
the
attack
fuck?
as it
Uh-huh.
punctured the horse's side with its beak. Or I rolled almost
Yeah,
minimal
but
damage.
It really was going after me.
On the claw attack, I rolled almost max damage.
Yeah.
He's trying to
The
kill
claw,
us.
the claw grazes Clay, and she gently falls asleep on the horse.
Oh no.
Just a little nap.
Okay, what is that? 22?
20 total.
20.
You have less.
Okay, well,
Did you take damage already? I guess Locust. Yeah, right.
I healed myself 5, and I was at, I think, 16 HP. So now I'm down.
Shit.
Yeah, I rolled real high on that. You watch as the bear just rises up and just rakes its claws, its talons really, across Clay, shredding this servant's attire. Madame Fulvamon is going to be bereft. But better than bereaved. And you slump into... There's no saddle, but you just slump atop this horse. And you don't fall off, but you are slowly sliding.
Okay.
You are still there for now, though. We go top of the order. The horse is very worried about this owlbear and is going to continue trying to outpace it. But you quickly see that with this carriage attached, it is going to be a difficult process.
Get on the horse.
I think the remaining locusts are going to go after the second horse.
No! No!
There's a dead horse that still has a lot of flesh on it.
Oh, they don't care about that.
Ah, goddamn.
Oh shit.
Are you able to speak to the owl bear?
I can try.
Is it a small creature?
No, I have speak with animals cast right now,
Okay.
Technically not an animal.
and not small ones like this. I can.
Yeah,
'Cause I
big
cast the spell.
beasts.
Yeah.
Okay.
My passive one is small.
Oh, okay.
The locusts roll a natural 1. The locusts are swirling around trying to get at this horse, but there's an owl bear there, and it's slamming its claws around as it runs along, snapping at a few of them, biting a few out of the air. They do not get an attack off. Glimki. The helmed figure looks down at you. He towers over you. He's more than twice your height. And he looks down at you.
Not hard, big guy.
And in your head, you hear, "I will silence you." No one else hears that. And he raises up his war pick and slams it down on you.
Yeah. GG gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's over.
Glimki does a
so
12 hit.
Yes.
No.
You're at pretty good health. We know this.
We know this.
That was with disadvantage.
What do y'all think is an acceptable +2 hit? Let's just think about that for a second. I don't need answers, just a little thought experiment. And Glimki, you are going to take 16 piercing damage.
Nice.
I assume you're still up though?
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go. 18 plus 2, 20.
Once again, the world goes quiet. The only thing that echoes in your brain is this creature's message. And then sound comes rushing in. You smell burning, and you see that this carriage is going up in flames. And it is Faunalyn's turn.
The carriage is going up in flames. Glimki just got shanked. Clay is passed out on a horse. I have nothing to heal Clay with. Wait, what is the owl bear up to?
I promise you. Get on the horse.
Yeah.
You see the owlbear is running along, and it is nuzzling at Clay's pocket.
Clay's. The ceviche. Oh, Clay put the ceviche in the pocket. Clay put the ceviche in the pocket. Ah! Okay.
Get on the
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to reach into my shirt. I'm going to say, "Sorry, fellow," and I rip out the ceviche and I fling it at the owlbear. And I just throw it at the owlbear's face as best as I can, splattering it with hot ceviche. Then I would like to use my action to pick up the lantern that had fallen, and the bad guy is standing in front of me. I want to upward swing the lantern so that it cracks and smashes underneath his helmet, hopefully filling the gap between his helmet and neck with ashes and smoke. I don't even care what happens. I'm hoping to disfigure this guy. I hate him. I'm like, let's just hope an ember gets lodged in there and burns his stupid face off. And then I will use my movement.
Okay, wait. Let's roll
some
some
horse.
dice. Let's roll some dice.
Those are my 3. Yes, that is what I will. That is on the agenda. And now let's proceed.
You reach into your bodice and pull out this damp crow meat. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity throw as you try and... I will say either animal handling or like some sort of dexterity-based check where you try and get this crow to the owlbear, distracting it from your friend Clay.
Okay, sleight of hand, maybe? Dex-based? Or just straight up dex saving
I think
throw?
just dex. Not a saving throw, just like a dexterity check.
Okay. Oh, just a straight up dex. Straight up dex would be 16.
You pelt this creature in the side of the head, and it immediately stops. The carriage goes rushing past, and the last you see of it, at least for now, is it pecking at the crow ceviche pieces on the ground.
Excellent.
Pancake, that's so cute.
Cute! It just killed you!
And I wish I could have witnessed it because it's so cute.
Sounds adorable.
Next, I'm going to have you make an attack roll with this lantern.
Do I have advantage because he's high?
Not
And are we flanking?
flanking. I will say sure. I'll give you advantage though from the drugs. That's right. Drunk
Oh.
are cool, kids.
That was a 9. Do you know sometimes when the dice like rolls in slow motion and it like pivots on an edge and then falls to a better side?
The Stranger Thing.
So I rolled a 9, re-rolled with my advantage. It Stranger Thinged. It like was looking like a 3 and then it plonked onto a 19. So
Ooh.
that is a whatever I'm adding to that. Unarmed strike maybe, dirty 20.
The lantern shatters on his head. It doesn't really do much damage. We'll say it does a d4 damage. So you can roll that real quick. Plus your strength.
Sure. That wasn't the point. The point was to fill his mouth
Oh, I know.
with
I know.
noxious
This is
smoke
just
and
an
ember.
added benefit.
That's a 1.
Hell yeah. Plus
-1?
That's a 1 minus 1, 0.
Nice.
It just shatters on his helmet.
Shatters and you hurt your wrist a little.
The next thing is he is bursts into flame as the lantern shatters and the oil is released and he is ignited.
Nice.
Good.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. It's not gonna look so pretty at the next party.
Is that all Faunalyn cares about? Just, I think this guy's actually really well dressed. So he's going to take 5 fire damage as he is ignited, and he is on fire actively. It'll take an action to put himself out, and he'll continue to take fire damage until he does so.
Hell yeah.
The last thing is he will make 1 more Constitution saving throw.
Oh, because of the drugs? More drugs?
More drugs.
More drugs.
More drugs. For him.
And he was swaying before. His movements were somewhat slowed, but still packing a punch. He is moving in slow motion.
We can kill him, guys. He's double high.
There's
He's double high.
There's more owl bears.
Let's bring him with us.
Are you going to the horse?
I look at Glimki and I say,
Get on the fucking horse. Clay's gonna fall off.
I
He's
say,
gonna fall
Yeah,
off.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
fall
run
off the
over
horse.
her.
I say, I'm getting on the horse, but don't throw away the chance to end this. And I hop onto the horse and try to grab Clay properly.
Yeah, I'll say you don't need to make a check for that. Well, you need to make a check to get onto the horse. We'll need a acrobatics check.
Oh, I'm rolling so well today. That's 18 plus 3 is 21.
Okay. You jump off, just full leap. He doesn't make a reaction because his senses are so dulled. And you land on the horse and just grab onto Clay and just kind of jerk him back into position. There are now 2 of you on this horse.
Cool. We can kill this guy. He's double high. And he's gonna come after us again.
Everybody on the carriage is going to take a d6 fire damage,
Fuck.
which is just 1,
Alright.
and it is Glimki's turn.
Fuck. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Glimki drops down onto, like, I guess the carriage seat that's, like, right next to where all the connections are. Having listened to Faunalyn say, don't throw away the chance, I'm gonna look at you and be like, if this goes south, it's on you. And I'm gonna cut the ropes free so you guys can run away.
Oh no!
Make a attack for me, please.
Okay. I got a 16.
16 is enough. Give me a damage roll.
What's your rapier? Is that D6? Or a D8?
Assuming you have proficiency with it, is +5 to hit, 1d8 plus 3 damage.
So it's d8 plus your dex, or it's actually finesse, right? So
Finesse.
Yeah, it's
that
a
means you
finesse
can use
weapon.
strength or dexterity. It's your choice.
Okay, nice. Not amazing. I got 4 damage.
A rapier is not a cutting,
Mm-hmm.
a slashing weapon. It is a piercing weapon, and you are working with an imperfect tool. And the leather holds on by a thread. It is not quite detached.
Son of a
And so you're just
bitch.
like down there trying to stab it or cut it, and it's so close, but it is just not enough. Anything else you want to do?
I mean, what else can I do here? I mean, I guess not. It's anticlimactic because I can't really do anything else, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. Clay, I'm going to need a death save from you.
Okay. 17.
Okay, that's one success. The owlbear happily hoots in the distance. Does not pursue you. You are slowly losing it. The horse continues to run. And I'll say the locusts continue to attack this horse. Issued no further instruction. This is what they do. And they hit. There aren't many of them left. They don't do much damage. But the horse is slowly getting picked apart.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Mind the merchandise! Ah!
You used that one already.
I'm in a great deal of pain!" And it is the attacker's turn.
Bring it.
He is dragging his war pick behind him. And with a single hand, he is just going to not even lift it above his head, just kind of spin and just throw it at you. With, not physically throw it at you, let's be clear. Just, just spin
Free
and
weapon.
throw his body weight into the strike. It'll be with disadvantage, and it'll be doing less damage than it otherwise
Come
would.
on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
First is a natural 20.
Nice. Hell yeah.
The second is an 11.
God damn it. God damn it.
My god, he's double high.
Which is why his damage is halved,
Okay, nice. Hell yeah.
and you take 9 piercing damage.
Oh, easy.
Are you alive?
Hell yeah, dude.
With what, 1 HP?
Nah. What are you talking about?
Just a cage.
Bro, I'm like so good.
He is going to take...
I'm so healthy.
I'm starting to think you're not so healthy, but he takes an additional 6 fire damage because he has not taken the time to put himself out.
Dumbass.
And it is Faunalyn's turn.
Cool. I'm going to do something so cool. I'm going to stabilize, and Clay would be an action, yeah?
Correct.
And Clay has failed 1 death save.
No, I succeeded on one.
Oh, you succeeded on 1 death. Oh,
Yeah.
thank God. Okay, this makes me feel a lot better about not doing anything to help. The only thing I could do is stabilize you this turn, but you succeeded, so I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do...
And stop her from falling off.
Okay, yeah, I'm holding
Yeah.
Clay. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to rear the horse and turn it around, and I'm going to reach into Clay's pocket.
Still attached to the carriage.
Oh, I thought it was not.
No,
oh, that's
no,
fine.
no,
Okay.
No, it's not yet. It's not
That's fine. I'm going to slump Clay forward and kind of like tuck her arms into the horse's bridle or something so that they're kind of secured. And I'm reaching into Clay's pocket, grabbing the ceviche, and running back up the carriage and shoving it into Malfurth's pocket. And then I'm going to try to push him off the carriage.
Wait, what?
I'm lacing him with ceviche and throwing him off the carriage to let the owlbear get him.
Give me an acrobatics check to start as you jump back onto the carriage.
Okay. Oh, it's so bad. That's a 9.
No, we made it this far.
I like this plan.
We're not gonna beat this guy. I'm telling you, we've done maybe 15 damage to this guy.
Yeah.
He's
I agree.
probably stacked with health.
I agree we're not going to beat him. Let the owlbears beat him.
But feeding him to the owlbear would be so poetic.
Right?
You throw yourself off the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Before,
No.
you were going against the direction of movement. You had to throw a little weight behind your jumps. This time, the carriage is moving out from under you.
Mm-hmm.
You make it, but you overshoot a bit, almost sailing off the back. You come tumbling to a stop. You roll past him, taking 3 fire damage as you land on the burning carriage.
Oh, forgot it was on fire.
Yep.
And you can take the rest of your turn. I'll say you use up all of your movement, like getting up and getting to him.
Cool. I'm going to shove the ceviche into his pants pocket, and then I'm going to say, I'm gonna say, I'm like hacking up, I'm like coughing up blood, I'm like on fire, but I'm like, you're the amuse-bouche now, bitch! And then I don't think I have the economy to push him, right? Off the carriage?
Probably not, but I will need a sleight of hand check to try and stick the ceviche on him in a way that sticks.
Here's the thing.
Mhm.
It's hot meat.
It's very cold now.
If I miss, I can just smear him with ceviche.
Yep.
It's not. I'm cold. The carriage is on fire.
It's
Okay,
smoking.
So are you.
It's a chilled ceviche.
Ceviche's
In my
cold!
shirt for 2 hours.
It's
It
cooked in
was in my boobs. Breasts are warm. Perhaps you've never touched them.
Oh, take
You're
that,
right,
virgin.
but... They're turning on me, they're turning on me, they're turning on me. Make a sleight of hand check.
Clay runs hot. It was in her pocket, so.
Yeah, that's a 15. To smear the warm ceviche. I just shove it in his pocket.
With a 15, the ceviche is cold, but you do manage to stick it on his person.
You know what? I actually think it's more fun if I shove it down his pants into his ass crack.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. He is this menacing man, but sure enough, you rip back his cloak and just stick ceviche in his pants.
Asshole of
Ass
ceviche.
Asshole of ceviche. I have yet. Have I used my bonus action? We're just making up things because I have not had a traditional turn this whole combat. Can I cunning action disengage?
You can, but you have no movement left.
I have no movement left. Okay, then cunning action dash, and I'm gonna gamble the. Does he even get a reaction? He's so high.
So far, he is not. I'm having
Okay.
him roll to see if he gets a reaction each turn. So
Okay,
he
I'm
might get
gonna
one. It's not a
dash
guarantee.
away.
He might get one.
I'm dashing away. I have 2 hit points. I think staying on the burning carriage will surely kill me. Leaving might not.
Fuck. God damn it.
He gets a reaction.
No!
He makes an attack of opportunity.
Uh-huh.
with Disadvantage.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
fuck. We're so
Uh-huh.
dead now.
No, her AC is too low.
What is your armor class?
My AC is 13 today.
Wow, that's so high compared to mine.
Yeah. I'm wearing a corset.
That's true.
It's reinforced.
He gets a 14.
God. Why you enjoy this too much.
I'm saddened. And you drop.
Okay. How much damage did he deal?
I mean, he cannot not drop you, but if you would like a specific number.
If it's 23.
So you try and sprint away off of this carriage, and he makes contact with you for 7 piercing damage.
Oh lord. Okay. I drop. Oh yeah, we already knew I was dropped. As long as it wasn't 22 and I was permadead.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Clay is unconscious. Faunalyn's unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And on fire.
It's all up to you, Glimki.
Glimki, you are last man standing. But first, it is Clay's turn, and we are going to need a second death saving throw.
That's a nat 20.
Oh!
Am I back up? Do I stabilize
Let's
myself?
go.
Is that how it works?
With a nat 20, you regain 1 hit point. And a fun fact about death saving throws is that they take place at the beginning of your turn, which means you still get your entire turn.
So you're.
Clay's back in the game, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
Holy shit. Okay, so I get to go now.
You get to go now. You are on the back of a horse. You see that your side is bleeding heavily. Your jacket is torn to shit. Your ceviche is all gone. But you are alive.
I feel the lack of the weight of the ceviche in my pocket so keenly. Like, what do I even do? Do I see that Faunalyn is down and that the attacker is still on the carriage?
Yep. I'd say you look over your shoulder and immediately take stock of the situation.
Okay, so we're trying to knock him off, right? Is there anything I can do that will knock him off of the carriage?
You could climb back onto the carriage.
No.
You could
And
heal
risk
yourself or any of us.
us.
Yeah. I think the only thing I could do is just heal myself this turn. So that's my last spell slot also. So I won't be able to do anything else for the rest of this combat.
Can you cut yourself free?
You do have channel divinity if you want as well. You've got Radiance of the Dawn.
That's an action to do.
That would be an action, yeah. That would be a more offensive move. Obviously would not help you.
You could cut yourself free.
I'm gonna heal myself this turn, and then
Yeah,
if
good idea. Good idea.
if you can't drop him, then I will do that next. Okay.
Okay.
It's not a spell slot, right? To use the channel divinity.
No, it is its own pool, its own resource pool.
Okay. Okay, so I get 1d8 plus 3 back. Let's see what that is.
You can use it once per short rest. So.
Okay, I get 9 HP back.
Nice.
10. I'm back
Hell
at 10.
Wow, you're so healthy now again. Yes,
I'm
my
so
friend.
healthy.
Okay, anything else, Clay?
I'm gonna stay on the horse.
I think that's a good call.
Are we trying to disconnect the horse from the carriage still, or no?
I was trying, but now Faunalyn's here.
So I won't do that. I'm just gonna
Not yet.
stay.
Not yet.
Okay.
Wait till I get on. Just kidding. Just kidding. Glimki would never.
Faunalyn,
Yep.
you fail a death save.
Oh, because of
Oh,
the
because of-
fire.
As the carriage is burning. Glimki, you will take 4 fire damage,
Easy.
along with your attacker.
Please don't be down.
Nah, easy, dude. Easy.
Amazing.
You keep saying easy, and I'm starting to think it might be easy.
Nah, easy, dude.
And it is Glimki's turn.
Let's go. Okay, Faunalyn's doing a lot of fucking gambity shit. Can I pull one of the cushions off the seat and use a makeshift shield? I'm not asking for +2, +1 at max.
Fun.
I love that.
I'll allow it.
Yes. I'm closing the distance. I'm gonna hit this motherfucker.
All right. What are you hitting him with?
The rapier.
The rapier, right.
14 + 4, 18.
Yes.
Give him to me.
Yes.
That hits.
Yes, good. 7 + 2, 9. And because I'm holding a shield, I made an attack. I can use my bonus action to shove him 5 feet.
Yes.
That's so genius. Oh my god.
Is that contested, or does he just get shoved back 5 feet?
As a bonus action, try to shove, so contest it.
So contested athletics check. He will make this with disadvantage.
Come on, dude. Come on.
What'd you get?
A 13. Please.
His first die was a 17.
Ooh, wait, disadvantage.
Second one was a total of 8.
Oh,
Yes, dude. Yes, okay. Glimki steps over Faunalyn and slashes him across the chest with the rapier. And then with the cushion makeshift shield, he's going to just drop his shoulder into his midsection and just push as hard as he can to try to knock him off the side of the carriage.
Normally, I would let him. He would get a check to try and grab onto the side, as was the case earlier. But I'm going to say this man, as we know, is double high. And you send him flying,
Come on.
and he lands on his back on the path. And for the time being, you are left alone.
I know he's got the locust thing. So we don't have much time.
Not much time at all. Anything else you want to do?
Well, I use everything. Bonus action.
You've got some movement still, I'd say.
Climb back onto the horse.
Like, it would be nice to, like, get Faunalyn out of the fire, but I don't know how I can do that. Not with movement, I guess, unless I can use a free action to, like,
Pull her.
pat her down or something, but...
Yeah, I'd say you could pull her just like 5 feet maybe with the movement you have left. So probably not enough to get her out of the flame, but to the edge of the carriage.
Damn, like, not into, like, the reins, like, the harness area.
Not enough movement for that, no.
Damn. So we wouldn't have any of our... Like, I wouldn't even have, like, a water skin. I guess that would be, like...
Maybe inside the carriage you were like, oh, it might be nice to have a drink later.
Damn.
So I didn't bring any of my stuff either, right? I was gonna ask if I still have Tildy's magic potion on me.
I think probably not. I think you were like,
Yeah, I
we're
didn't
not
think
going
so.
to be fighting for our lives. We're going to a party.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't think I can do anything else, unfortunately. Sorry, Faunalyn.
But do you drag her?
Yeah, I'll drag her to the edge, for sure. Like, I'll pull as
Okay.
far as I can get.
Thanks.
Yeah. So Glimki, you run forward, grabbing a cushion, plow into this guy, sending him flying out football tackle style. And then you start sprinting back towards the horse, grabbing Faunalyn as you go, pulling on her wrist. And that is your turn. From behind the carriage.
Oh, let's go.
And you watch as the owlbear comes careening through the trees and is going to make 2 attacks against him. With advantage because he is prone.
And he's prone.
He's fallen,
First
yes.
attack will connect with the beak.
Clay is like leaned around the carriage staring at this.
Second attack will connect with the claws.
Nice. I've genuinely not felt this kind of anxiety
I know.
while playing in a long time.
This has been such a fun fight.
This combat
takes-
is insane.
11 damage from the beak as this owlbear just rears back and plows its beak into his pants, into his hip.
Up his ass.
I regret my phrasing. The second attack you see would hit for 12 damage, but he does have a certain ability that you saw earlier,
Oh no.
one called Locust Shift. And you watch as the owlbear rears up and claws at him. And it connects, and it hurts. But as it makes contact, he bursts into a cloud of locusts. You see the swarm that is plaguing your horse is going to immediately detach itself from the horse. They're chewing at it, they're biting at it, the horse is screaming, and they immediately fly back and join him. And you watch as this cloud of locusts just swirls around the owlbear and then starts to fly away into the air. Ceviche is dropped all around the bear, and he starts pecking at it.
So he is escaping. Can't let him go, right?
I don't think we
I
have
don't
a
know
choice.
what we can do. Yeah.
I
I'm
honestly think
unconscious.
we have less than 15 total HP between all
Yeah.
three of us.
I have no spells left.
And Clay's got 10 of those HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You watch as, on his turn, the locust swarm that he has become just starts to slowly lift up into the air. You see this cloud reflected against the 2 moons in the sky above you. The bear stands up on its hind legs like a bear trying to raid a honeycomb or a beehive. He's swatting at locusts, knocks a few out of the air. You hope he feels that as he drifts away like a cloud upon the night. He does not appear to pursue you, though. It seems that you did enough that he wanted to get out of here.
Tell me this. I hate to go back in time and be a little rules lawyer when this has been the least rulesy fight of my entire career. But did he use his reaction to Locust Shift?
Mm-hmm.
Hadn't he used his reaction previously within the round to get me? Because I had not had a turn yet, which means he has used his reaction this round.
To opportunity attack.
To opportunity attack.
True.
You are technically correct. With 6 extra damage, which is what he would have taken, he is still alive, and the rest proceeds
Okay.
as described.
Okay. 6 fewer locusts.
Mm.
But I will account for that on his damage sheet, as he bursts into a cloud of locusts, flies away. Faunalyn, it is your turn. You are on a burning carriage. I need a death save.
Yeah, somebody do something about that, please. That's an 11.
Okay, that is 1 success and 1 failure, if I am counting at home.
I believe you are.
Clay. Glimki is dragging Faunalyn towards you. You see the attacker seems to have disappeared.
I reach back and try to, receive Faunalyn from Glimki. Can I do that?
If he makes an attempt to pass her onto you, he will do so with advantage. We'll call this an assist or a help action.
Okay. Is it my action to receive her, or can I also stabilize her this turn?
It would be an action to help.
Okay. Is it movement to get to where she is and just stabilize her right away?
It would require you leaving the horse, yeah. So you can stay on the horse and try and help Glimki,
We have to get out
her
of the
off,
fire.
or you can go and try and help them out. You have HP, they do not, admittedly,
Uh-huh.
but it's up to you how you want this to proceed.
But we're trying to stay on the horse, right? So I guess
Well, now I guess maybe, I don't know.
it's still on fire.
We just need to get rid of the fire, yeah.
Is the locust swarm within 30 feet?
It has departed.
It's fully gone.
As he was knocked off and attacked by this bear, they rushed to his side. And he joined with the swarm.
I mean, like, is the dude with the swarm, like you said he was in the sky somewhere, but is he...
Oh yeah, he's well over
It's
30
way
feet.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I do nothing, I guess. I prepare to receive Faunalyn if Glimki wants to pass her to me.
Okay. So you take the help action.
Okay. I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die. I'm actively dying.
Yeah. We'll both be dead together. Let's go. How much fire damage do I take?
Faunalyn makes it. You fail a death save.
Guys, it's getting dire, guys.
I know.
Glimki takes
Guys.
3 fire damage.
Oh, shit.
Bitch.
Is he down?
Yeah.
No!
Oh my god! Okay, so I do have to go and grapple.
Me first, though. Me first, though.
Yes.
Okay.
It is Glimki's turn.
Yeah.
I need a death save.
Bruh. Easy. 18.
Okay. Faunalyn,
Uh-huh.
I need a death save.
Oh, fuck.
No,
Oh, wait.
really?
Oh, shit.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh god.
Really? Are you sure? Are you sure you need one? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I should have climbed back onto the carriage.
It's an 18. It's an 18.
Oh,
What
the fire really fucks this up.
Yeah.
Faunalyn, you are at 2 fails, 2 successes. If you are still in the fire after Clay's turn, you will be dead.
Clay, I am begging
yeah.
And it is Clay Campbell's turn.
Okay, I turn around. I gotta climb back up to where Faunalyn is. I stabilize her.
Okay. Do you have any healing magics left?
Nope, I am completely out of everything.
Okay. I'm going to give you a choice. As a free action, you can slow the horse down, thus making it easier to climb back onto the carriage and administer first aid, but making it easier for any attackers or owlbears to catch up with you. Or you can let the horses continue to run, or the horse continue to run at full speed, but it'll be harder for you to get back there.
Oh, God.
Do you want me dead, Zach?
I'm gonna slow the horse down because the owlbear took so long eating the ceviche the first time. I feel like we've got a few rounds of him pecking at the ceviche that's been in someone's ass. So.
So you pull on the reins, and the horse is like, Glimki, I guess you don't hear anything. He would have said something poignant, but unfortunately you're unconscious and you just hear him neigh. But it seems like...
Careful with the merchandise, he says for the third time.
It seems like because he's no longer being plagued by locusts, there's no longer an owlbear actively trying to eat him, he does not require an animal handling check to slow down. He slows down, maybe not to a complete stop, but enough that you can more easily climb over. So I'm going to have you make either an athletics or an acrobatics check to get back to the carriage, but it's going to be a very low DC because you slowed him down.
Okay, but I'm still very bad at this stuff. Okay, that is a 7 + 1.
You needed a 5. If you hadn't slowed him down, you would have fallen.
Good.
So you narrowly avoid just spinning around on this horse, jumping back onto the carriage. It's slowing down, there's still some momentum, but you land there, ready to go. And you attempt to stabilize Faunalyn.
Yeah. Attempt?
It is a medicine check to do so. If you do not have any spell slots to administer, it is a medicine check.
Or like a med kit or whatever.
My medicine is +5, so
Oh, hell yeah. Come on.
it's a D20.
D20 plus
I'm
5.
so nervous, though.
13 + 5.
Let's go.
Oh.
18.
You manage to stamp out the flames. The parts of her dress that are burning, you rip away. This dress is so ruined. It's so sad. Her skin is covered in burns. Her wig is destroyed.
Oh, no.
But she is no longer actively dying. With your remaining movement, what would you like to do?
Is she still on fire? Like, if I leave her where she is she just gonna die again next
She
turn?
will start dying again. She'll go back into the death saves on her turn. Well, when the fire kicks off.
Am I able to haul her, like, out of the fire completely onto the horse?
I think you can. It'll require a check, but I think you can.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Strength. None of this is good for me. Okay, 7. Yeah, we're all dying here. We fall off the horse.
We won the fight.
I say with a 7, there is still this heat. There's this flame. Your hands are sweating. You have tiefling. You are a tiefling. You've got this tiefling blood.
I'm resistant to fire.
You are resistant to fire. I'll let you make this check with advantage as a result. One more try.
Come on, I've been rolling so shit on these checks. That's a 14 plus 1, 15.
You start to sweat, and you're having a hard time gripping. But you realize it's not the flames, it's the tension of it. And you calm yourself. The flame is not your enemy. It is the holy symbol of your god. And you grab her, and you throw her onto the horse. Glimki remains in the fire, but Faunalyn seems like she's going to be okay.
Woo. Okay, 1 down, 1 to go. Clay's gonna switch careers into fireman next.
Glimki takes a death save. Fail. You take fire damage and you fail 1 save. And now I need you to make a death saving throw.
Sick. Oh, nice. 10.
10 is enough.
What are you at now? 2
2 and 1.
and 2? Oh,
No.
2 fails,
Up-
1 success?
No,
No,
2
two
successes,
help.
1.
Okay.
The owlbear, just at the
Oh, God.
periphery of your sight, off back on the path that's been winding through these woods, eats the last of the ceviche and starts to gallop after you.
Oh my god.
God!
Glimki, do you still have ceviche on your person?
Oh, I must.
Yeah,
I must.
I'm gonna find it. Chuck it out.
Fuck.
Faunalyn, you are stable but unconscious, which means it is Clay's turn.
Okay, I try to stabilize Glimki as well.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
I'm still next to him, right?
Yep.
Oh shit. 11.
11 is enough.
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
He is stabilized, and I assume you're trying to move him off of the...
Yeah, I chuck him at Faunal.
the
not
unconscious
at
Faunalyn.
not at her, but like next to her
Yeah.
on the horse.
Make another strength check.
17 with advantage.
You grab Glimki by his jacket and just lift him up under your arm, and I'll say just jump onto the horse.
Oh, okay, I'm going.
3 of
with
you
him.
are on the
Nice,
horse.
nice. Okay.
The problem is the carriage is really starting to drag.
Okay.
It is burning, it is falling apart, the horse is getting tired. This is a 2-horse operation, there's only 1 horse. It's getting tired. The owlbear is gaining.
Okay. Are they both awake now?
They're both stable but unconscious.
Oh, so they don't get 1 HP back. They
No.
just.
Not until they receive healing.
Okay. Is it my turn again, or do they don't do
It is
anything?
back to you. Yep, the carriage is burning.
Unfortunately.
The owlbear is caught up with the carriage, I'd say.
Can I? Okay, I want to do several things.
Okay.
I want to take the can I unlatch the carriage as a bonus? Actually.
That would be an action. And so, yeah, the fasteners are on the horse. You can... Now, if you recall, Glimki was trying to cut through them.
What's easier, I guess, check to do? Unlatch it or finish cutting through the ropes?
I would say the fastening point, because you're on the horse, the only really accessible fastening point is on the carriage, so you'd have to crawl back over there to detach.
Okay.
So I'd say if you have an attack you can make, that would be best.
Okay, I'll reach behind me and slash the ropes with Faunalyn's rapier or whatever sharp object.
Sure. You grab the sword and you can slash at it.
Yeah, I do that. So it's just an attack.
Make an attack roll. Add your strength or your dexterity.
Do I have proficiency?
This is a rapier, so it is not a simple melee weapon, so you will not have proficiency.
Okay, but I don't have anything else sharp on me, right? Do I have a dagger?
I don't think so. You were going to a party.
I wouldn't have brought it. I should just say I'm always going to keep a dagger on me in the future.
Yeah, I think we learned a lesson here.
Yeah, never disarm ourselves completely. What is that? 12 plus 1, 13?
Party is never just a party.
Wise.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Give me damage.
Yes. Okay, what is the damage with her rapier? 2d6, you said?
D8 plus your strength. So plus 1.
Oh my god. I rolled a 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. 2 damage.
Shh.
It had 1 HP.
Good.
Oh!
Oh, you mean I almost
We were
cut
so
it that last time?
Yeah, we were so close to
Oh.
detaching it. Okay.
No.
You slash down, breaching the leather strap, as the horse suddenly gets a burst of speed. The carriage is rolling along behind you, but as you round a bend in the corner, it just careens off into the branches and maybe starts a small fire.
Down with Prailme Manor.
Can I, as a bonus, take the ceviche out of Glimki's pocket and have put it either on the carriage or just like drop it behind the horse?
I'd say you're trying to hold Faunalyn and Glimki on as you're controlling this horse. If you just like rip his jacket off, you can just fling that behind you, ceviche included.
Yeah, I'm stripping Glimki and throwing the whole
Please do
shebang.
You rip the jacket off, sending it flying into the night. It flutters on the breeze, lands on the path, and you watch as the owlbear comes to a stop. You don't see if it pursues you any further, because you round a corner, and as the horse careens forward, gallops into the night, you exit the woods and find yourselves back in the Ruby District proper.
Okay.
Where do you go? Your friends are unconscious. It'll be some time before they regain it unless they receive medical attention, but you don't think they're actively dying. You've got enough of a trained medical eye that they'll probably be okay.
I head towards the Church of Mackrug.
Okay.
Good idea.
You rush through the night, over bridges, past guards. Some of them attempt to stop you, but you keep going. You go down over the Ocean Crest Falls, and in the near distance, you see the stone structure of the Dragonheart's Cathedral, a dragon stretching its neck into the night sky, a place where you hope you will find sanctuary and safety after the near disaster of this night. And as you bring your horse to a stop in the courtyard of this church, that's where we'll stop tonight's session.
I'm like out of breath.
Crap.
Yeah.
Sheesh. I don't know about you, but I thought they were gonna die. It was looking real bad for a second, but one nat 20 later and they managed to muddle their way through. Anyway, I am your dangerous dungeon master, Zach Meikle, joined as always by my friends Prima Zhao as Clay Campbell, Jordan Johnsen as Glimki Treefellow, and Shannon Meikle as Faunalyn Vaydark. If you're liking the show, consider leaving us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It really helps us get more ears on the show. And consider following us at bard_soup on TikTok or Instagram. We've got some really fun stuff going up there every day. That might be a slight exaggeration, but some days. Anyway, see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Like, genuinely was so anxious. And I was banking on that shield play. I was like, if he says yes.
That was so good.
That was really fun.
I also I should have used my Divine Smite on the hit and then the bonus action.
I thought you would, but
Yeah,
hey,
I got too excited about the shove and then I forgot.
that's all right.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
I dealt like no damage that whole combat, but boy did I wreak havoc.
Yeah.
You debuffed him Like
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
double high.
Were you expecting things to go that way, Zachary?
I did not account for the drugs. I did account for the ceviche. I didn't account for the carriage getting lit on fire.
How about the lack thereof of weapons and armor?
I maybe forgot about the lack of weapons and armor. I was aware of it, but like it was not forefront of my brain when I was maybe balancing certain facets. But I'd like to think I balanced it perfectly.
Oh, dude, that was sweet. It was like
It was sweet.
Yeah.
so like
We're saying this, but it's about it was about one natural one away from everyone being in just a mood.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Also, I'm sad that he got away because we fought so tooth and nail. Like that's sad to me.
Yeah, no weapons. These guys, we're scrappy. Yeah. We were armed up. That guy died turn 3.
we're scrappy as hell.
It was fun to like rely on spells.
Yeah, that was sweet. I think that actually added an element that made it much. That's the stuff that I like about lower level stuff is the scrappiness of it. You have to like think more about what moves you can do, and yeah, that makes it a lot more fun.
Does he have a blackleaf addiction now?
I don't know.
Like a one and done drug?
Is he gonna go through withdrawal?
He's just chasing the dragon for the rest of his life. He just gives up following us. We see him on the streets of the Copper District. Isn't that the butcher? That's not my name.
Lowercase b.